Hi everyone, this is Jessica from the Crystal Lake Public Library, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an origami lily. So to get started, all you need is a square sheet of paper. I recommend origami paper. If for some reason you don't have that, a good substitute would be standard printer paper. My square sheet is going to be 15 by 15 centimeters. You can do a little bit smaller or larger than that if you want. Just know your lily is going to be a slightly different size. So let's get started. We're going to fold it in half, so top corner, top edge down to the bottom edge. And then fold across. Open your paper back up, and this time go right to left, again folding it in half. Make sure your edges are nice and lined up and the corners match up, and then fold across. From here, open your paper back up and turn it onto the back side. Now we're going to be folding diagonally. So take your right top corner and fold it down to the left bottom corner. Open it back up and do the same on the other side. Top left corner down to the right bottom corner. Open your paper back up and you should notice this triangle at the bottom. Start folding in the right and left edges. It should want to start folding automatically. Keep going until you get a triangle at the top, and then run your finger along all of the triangle edges. This is going to really make those edges nice and crisp for us, which is important, because next we're taking this top right flap, and you're just going to squish down along that center edge. It should start folding into almost a cone shape. Keep going until you flip it around on the back side. Don't fully fold the edges, because what we're going to do is make sure that the top middle line matches up with the bottom middle line on both of the triangles. And then crease where your cone should be sitting on the back side. We're going to do the same on this side, so take this rightmost flap and match that center line down to the point of the other cone. So in essence, these cones should both lay flat on top of each other. And then again, crease your edges. Now fold over the rightmost half of this cone, because then what we see is we get another one of these triangles. Again, take that middle line and just fold it right on top of the others. We're making all these cones match up nice. And then fold the left flaps back over until you get this last triangle and do the same exact thing. Fold down the center line onto the other cones. Now you want to fold over the two rightmost flaps of your cones. This way you can even out all of the different folds of your origami. Here we're going to take this topmost right edge and fold it in along the center line. And we're going to do the same with the other side. Remember to only grab the topmost flap. This time it's going to be on the left. Folding the outer edge into the middle. Then take the top of your cone and fold it down to the bottom. This time you're going to have to squish that fold kind of hard because it's a lot of pieces. Unfold it, and as you do that, start to fold up the bottom of this cone shape. Keep folding that bottommost point way up to the top, and as you do so, start to turn your paper around. Not like fully around, what I mean is the edges. So see how my fingers are kind of working inside where we just folded the bottom to the top? And you want to start squishing it together, the right and the left side, so that they meet in the center. And this way it's going to give our flower color on the outside. You're going to have to work with your paper a little bit. It doesn't want to do this automatically, so just remember to kind of run your fingers along on the inside and then squash it down on the outside. Don't worry, you're going to get to do this 3 more times. So we're going to do the same exact thing. This time we folded the right flap over and we get to start again. So take the right bottom, meet it to the center, do the same with the left. Meet it to the center line. From here, fold the top of the entire shape down to the bottom. And then you start folding it up. So unfold those little flaps we just folded in. And start folding your shape towards the top. Again, working your fingers along on the inside so we can turn the paper inside out of itself. And we can get that nice color on the outside. Remember to be gentle as you're working with your paper so it can sit very nicely for us. And this time we're going to flip the entire paper around and do it again. So remember folding the bottom edges into the center line. Right side first and then the left side. And folding the top down to the bottom, opening it up, and inverting the paper so we get the color on the outside. Remembering to run our fingers along all those inside edges, and then folding it down. Then fold it over 2 right flaps, and you should get that same shape we've been working with. Then from here, do the same thing. This time's our last time, so fold in the bottom corners into the middle. Fold the top of our shape down. You don't need to have all the triangles at the top if you don't want. Just fold over some of them. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to invert our paper partially so we get that nice color on the outside. Now from here we're going to fold those triangles that we just folded up, that we just inverted, down. So it should create a diamond shape. Take that topmost edge and fold it down. And then flip over one of the right flaps. You should be able to do it again. Flip your paper over, we'll do it a 3rd time, and then again we take 2 right flaps, or 1, sorry, and then fold the top down until we get this nice diamond shape. On the top it should be one solid piece all folded together, and the bottom you should have several flaps. Now we're going to take these top edges, the top right one first, and fold it into the center. And then do the same with the left. So take that top left edge, fold it into the center line. Fold over the right flap, and then do it again. So top right edge goes to the middle. And then the left. This time flip your piece all the way around and do it a 3rd time. Top right to the middle and then the left. Flip over the right flap and then do it for the last time. Now we're almost done. Take a pen or pencil, whatever you have available, and start folding back the bottom edges of our shape that we just finished creating. These are going to be the petals of your lily. And by rolling them with a pen or with a pencil, like you see me doing, this will give them a little bit more character and definition. It'll also help give the lily its shape. You can also start pressing the leaves back to give it a little bit more room in the center. And then once you're happy with how it looks, you've finished your lily. Congratulations, and thank you for watching.